Hey guys, welcome back to Amy's Autopsy Report. My name's Amy. I decided to do a quick movie review, and I actually changed my location because my dog was barking downstairs. So I moved everything down here, and I'm going to do my movie review video down here. This is a movie I just watched last night. I own this movie. I've seen it a handful of times. It's called Dog Soldiers. It's a British film directed by Neil Marshall. He also directed the movie The Descent 1 and 2, and I think a couple of other movies he's done. I think one called Game of Thrones, and he's got a couple of other ones. Anyway, Dog Soldiers is the line on the back says, "Dog Soldiers is a terrifying chiller in the tradition of Predator and An American Werewolf in London." I would say that's fairly accurate. This movie was done in about 2001. It's pretty low budget, but what I will say is this. It has great practical effects, and it has great creature effects and animatronics. They don't use CGI in it. It's pretty well done. The acting's good. It starts out, this military team goes into this undisclosed location, this film was shot in Scotland and I believe Luxembourg, so the scenery is really pretty. But they go into this like wooded area and they're doing military training, and they're not using live ammunition. So they're doing military training, and they're camping out, and they come upon this camp, and one of the military men knows this guy that they find basically half dead, and the rest of his crew is gone. They've all been slaughtered, and there's all this blood and gore everywhere. And this guy that barely lived, he's got these huge claw marks on his body. And that team that all got killed was doing training as well, but they were using all live ammunition, and something, got them. So that's when the movie, that's the basic gist of the movie. I don't want to give any more away because it actually has some pretty good twists in it, more than one too. And like I said, the effects are great in this movie. It's gory. The creature looks good. I mean, they're doing a creature, so it's not CGI. And I think it looked really realistic. Like I said, it's a good movie. It's a really intense movie. It's pretty suspenseful. A lot of those werewolf movies get pretty cheesy, and they get pretty cheesy really quickly. And they usually have, poor effects and really bad acting and, a lot of CG work. At least the newer ones do. The old ones, do, of course, makeup effects. But the only downfall to this movie, in my personal opinion, is that, this is a really violent movie. It's rated R. Like I said, it's really gory. It has only one downfall, and that is there's no human to werewolf transformation in it. You can't have a werewolf movie and see no transformation. You've got to have a transformation in there. No matter how badly it's done, you at least have to have something. They indicated that people were changing into werewolves because they would begin to change, and then all of a sudden the camera would cut away, and then they'd come back, and you see the full creature. Which, like I said, the creatures looked great, but it would have been really cool to see a good transformation. It's where you actually see them becoming the werewolf, and they're changing right in front of the camera, and that's always the fun of a werewolf movie. And I've seen tons and tons of werewolf movies. But if you can get your hands on this movie, Dog Soldiers, I would suggest it. Great movie, highly underrated. People don't talk about it much, and I don't know why. It's a great movie. This DVD apparently is the only DVD out of this movie. There's no deluxe version or anything, so all it has on it is literally the movie. Nothing else. No special features, no trailers, previews, nothing. I wish there was a better disc out on it, because I think this is pretty cheap, like on Amazon. I don't know. I've had this one for years. But anyway, that's my movie review of Dog Soldiers. I would give it I would give it a 4 out of 5. And honestly, it probably would have gotten a 5 if it had the transformation in there. But that's just my opinion. You can't have a werewolf movie with no transformation. It should be illegal. Okay, that's it for this video, and I'll catch you in the next one.